Hello all you beauty people and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So obviously you can tell by the title down below, I'm finally getting around to the video I said I was going to end up doing, but I kept on forgetting to do, which obviously it is my overall favorites video for 2020. If you guys were around during Vlogmas, I uploaded a bunch of favorites videos during that time talking about each different category, whether it was brows, hair care, mascaras, bronzers. I think I got to bronzers. I don't remember. There's a few categories I didn't get to, but I definitely wanted to make sure I added them into this one. So if you guys want to go ahead and check out those videos, I will go ahead and link them in the playlist down below for you guys. Yes, I am finally getting around to creating some easy playlists for you guys to go through, whether it's my subscription unboxings, whether it's favorites videos, hauls, active wear, whatever it is. One of my lovely subscribers who recently joined my channel, who wanted to kind of go through my videos in a more seamless way, had asked me to put together some playlists, so I went ahead and did that for everyone. So again, I appreciate you guys watching my channel. If this is your first time to my channel, I do a lot of beauty, makeup, lifestyle, fitness, active, a bunch of different stuff on my channel. And I do post probably about 2, sometimes 3 times a week when I can get to it, obviously, because I do have a full-time job and YouTube is kind of just like a hobby. But hey, I appreciate everyone that subscribes to my channel, everyone that supports me. And if you want to be a part of that, I would appreciate it so much, because we are so close to hitting 300 followers on here and I would love, love, love it. But yeah, again, if you guys want to check out some of my social medias, you guys know where all those are at. SANDRA Beauty 01 on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, multiple different platforms. But in general, let's just go ahead and get into this video before I keep rambling on. But you know the gist. If you like videos like this, don't forget to this video a big thumbs up. You know it helps me out so much. Don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel because you know you want to. And don't forget to hit that notification bell down below so you never miss a video with me, your girl SANDRA D. And let's just go ahead and get into it. Alright, starting off, we're going to talk about all my different favorite products for 2020. Obviously, 2021 has already started. We are in the end of January, so in February we'll be doing like a favorites video for January because a lot of my favorites have changed. And I've been trying out a lot of different products recently as well. Even though I told myself I wasn't going to spend money on things, I sure as heckin' Bob did. You know, I started that Ulta spending already, so it's happened. It's been done. Also, don't forget to go ahead and check out my giveaway I've got going on right now. Again, I will link that at the end of this video if you guys want to go ahead and check that out. But again, I will link that at the end of this video if you haven't seen my giveaway video, because that does go for about 2 weeks and I recently just posted it earlier this week. So you got plenty of time to enter into it, watch it, and all that jazz. But let's just go ahead and start off with my favorite items. So I'm going to go ahead and get my hair care item out of the way. So this, if you haven't heard me talk about it or seen that hair care video, again, this is the Marc Anthony True Professional Strictly Curls Curl Envy Curl Cream. This is what I use on my hair when I get out of the shower. Again, I do have naturally curly, wavy hair. If you can't see this, like, look at this. This is just how it happens, you know? So if it wasn't for this hair would be a frizzy mess for sure. So this controls and defines coarse frizzy hair while adding moisture for soft, natural, frizz-free curls with shine with avocado oil and shea butter. It is free from sulfates, SLS, parabens, and phthalates. So this is an amazing product that you can get at the drugstore. It's pretty affordable. I think on the high end, sometimes you can find it for like $12. On the low end, you can probably find it for like $7.99 or $8.99. And sometimes you can find it at Walgreens or Ulta for buy one, get one half off on the Marc Anthony Strictly Curls line. I have a lot more in this line that I haven't dabbled into yet, but this one has been my favorite. I've been using this majority of all last year, and I'm finally at the very end. Like, there's not that much left. It took me a long time to get through this. This is 6 fluid ounces, but a little goes a long way, which is why it's taken me so long to go through this. I have purchased some other stuff in the line, but I haven't fallen in love with those ones as much as I love this one. But I definitely am going to go ahead and try those out once I finish this one up. just so that I make sure I get my money's worth. So that is my favorite hair care product. Now getting into, you know, the beauty aspect of it all. Starting off with my favorite primer for this year, or for last year. So I definitely purchased this because of the hype and also because one of my favorite YouTubers, Paige Corin, talked about this all the time. This is the Juno & Co. Moonshine Miracle Cream. I bought this last year when they had it on special, but I'm almost empty on it, as you can see right there. It is almost gone. It's taken me a long time to get through this, and luckily I have a backup because I got one, buy one get one. So this is good for 12 months. It hasn't even been a full 12 months yet, but I have gone through it because I do switch through it, but it is so hydrating. It is a very hydrating type of cream that goes on your face as a primer, and it is supposed to it's supposed to like help with your pores and other stuff. I don't remember exactly what it's supposed to do. I might have to look that up for you or put it somewhere here on the screen of what it's supposed to do. But I love this primer because I have such dry skin. This just helps hydrates my skin and just keeps my makeup on all day. So again, if you haven't tried out the Juno & Co. Moonshine Miracle Cream, wow. Definitely go ahead and check it out, and it's pretty affordable. It's not really that expensive, and you can always find it in some type of bundle on Juno & Co. And Juno & Co. has a lot to offer. I like their sponges. I think I have a makeup brush by them. I'm trying to think of what else I've purchased from Juno & Co. I know I have some other stuff. I just can't think about it off the bat, but I know they have some really good makeup products too as well. So again, try out the Miracle Cream. Then going on from our lovely primer, we're going into my favorite foundation for last year. So this is the Believe Beauty Skin Finish Foundation, medium to full coverage. This is $5 first off at the drugstore, which you can only find it at Dollar General exclusively, because yes, you kind of have to go out of your way, but if it's just to buy the Believe Beauty line, you have to go check it out. This foundation is just as competitive as some of my high-end foundations, and I support this one so much. So again, I have this in a few different shades, just depending on where I'm at. I have this in porcelain, nude, and then I also have a soft beige. I kind of use more of the porcelain now since I'm in the winter season and I'm not tan. This one matches me pretty well, but I'll always add in just a little bit of nude just to darken it up, just so I get better or closer to my actual skin tone. So yes, Believe Beauty, $5, amazing. Again, medium to full coverage. You can build this all the way up to full coverage and look stunning if you want to do a glam look. So this is definitely a perfect foundation to go ahead and pick up. Then going from a foundation, you know we need concealer. So my favorite concealer, which it's taken me a while to go through this, and I've had this for a while, but this concealer is so good. I know there's a lot of mixed reviews. It just depends on what you're looking for, but this is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer with a satin finish. So again, for me, I'm not into the whole matte look, so having a satin finish definitely helps out. Now this does crease just a little bit because the hydrating, it's trying to get into everywhere, but as long as you blend it out fully, let it set, and then blend it out just a little bit more, you will get the best coverage with this concealer. Now I do have this one in Fair Beige because I do like to have a lighter skin tone concealer for at least under my under eyes. I do have other concealers that I use for like actual concealing around my face that match me just a little bit better. But again, hydrating concealer, so good by e.l.f. And again, this isn't that expensive either. This is like $5 as well. So definitely worth checking it out and picking it up. Then going from there, one of my favorite setting sprays, setting powders for this year is going to be the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder. Now I bought this in the beginning of last year. I've been very stingy in like using it when I'm doing like really glam looks, but this is like a cult favorite where when you bake with this or when you set your face with this, it just feels just so luxurious, so satin-like. It just feels just amazing. Now again, the price I think is about like $34, but I'm excited because I just started selling it at Ulta, and now I don't have to go to Sephora to get this, and I'll get better points for my dollars spent. I just want there to be a huge crossover of all the brands that Sephora carries that Ulta will carry, because then you know everyone's just gonna go spend their money at Ulta because you get more bang for the buck when you spend money there. So again, Laura Mercier Translucent Powder, love, love, love. All right, let's go ahead and move on to some more products. Alright, moving on to the next product in line. So the next product in line I have is bronzer. My favorite bronzer for last year, because it's a cult favorite, but I know I used the heck and bob out of it because your girl hit pan. You hit pan and I'm still using it. I mean, I know I've kind of gone through a few other bronzers through this year, but this one I just keep going back to because it just gives a nice glow to your skin. It just makes it look just so nice and sun-kissed. And especially when I'm trying to get in and out the door really quickly and I have to do my makeup like super quick, which I'm going to do a video about this. I actually recently uploaded it to my TikTok. If you guys didn't know, I have a TikTok, but I do a lot of different stuff on there, whether it is beauty related, whether it is dancing, comedy, all that kind of stuff. Please make sure you guys go ahead and check it out. It will be linked down below, but again, my username is the same thing it is here on YouTube, Sandra Beauty 01. But I recently just uploaded onto there my video about how I do 5 products in 5 minutes. Easiest thing to quickly do to get in and out the door if you still want to look very presentable. And the reason what inspired it is because of Michaela Makeup. If you guys know who she is on, or I don't know how to say her last name, but if you're in the beauty community, you know exactly who Michaela is on TikTok and who she is on Instagram, all of that. But someone recently challenged her 3 products in 5 minutes. And in my head, I'm like, I typically do about like 5 products in 5 minutes to get in and out. So it's definitely a video I'm going to go ahead and upload. But if you guys are interested in that, just let me know in the comments down below. Again, I do appreciate you guys so much. So again, this bronzer is actually a part of that because I use it all over my face and on my cheeks and on my nose just to give me that sun-kissed glow. And you can also use it on your eyelids for, you know, some type of eyeshadow if that's what you want to do. But again, this is just amazing. So there is that. That is for bronzer. And then going into a blush, I have 2 different things back here behind me, sorry. So I love this blush palette so much. I get so much out of it. Now I have kind of, I guess my all-time favorite for last year and for using blush is going to be this Morphe palette right here for you. Now I never hit pan on it because a little goes a long way. You barely have to tap your brush into this to get pigmentation, and I'm able to get one nice deep like tap into this these bottom like matte blushes, and it'll put enough what's the word I'm looking for? It'll put enough pigment on both of my cheeks. This is the one I've been using the most, which is like a coral tone, which is in Provocative. This is the Morphe blush palette in 8W. So again, this is what it looks like. You have some nice blush toppers up here, which do have a nice shimmer to them, and then you have the matte shades, which are at the bottom. These 2 middle ones are a little bit more on the neutral toned, and then you have the coral shade and the pink shade here for you. And again, this is a very affordable palette by Morphe, and I think it's just very versatile and you can get a lot of use out of that. So there is my blush palette. And then for a highlighter for last year, this is a brand new one that I'm going to be opening. But this is Ofra's Blissful Highlighter. If you guys saw my recent empties video, I talked to you guys about this highlighter in particular because I use the heck and bob out of it. It came to me originally Smash. Sorry, I have food in my teeth and I can feel it. Oh my god, I can't get it. So you guys have heard me talk about this highlighter. I actually got it originally from Ulta, Smash, and they were so nice to send me one that was actually in perfect condition. But when I got that one Smashed, I wasn't going to let it go to waste. I was able to save it as much as possible, and that is what I did. I did the whole push down method with alcohol, and it still worked pretty well. So I used that one until I couldn't use it anymore, and luckily I still have a backup. Thank you to Ulta because you guys are so amazing and take care of your customers. But again, this is the Ulta highlighter, or not Ulta highlighter, the Ofra highlighter in Blissful. Again, this is just a pretty shade. This is what it looks like on my finger, and then this is what the shade looks like on my hand. It's just, oh, just so beautiful. That's kind of like a peachy toned highlighter. It works for me when I use it as like a blush topper. But if I really want something else a little bit lighter, I do have the over highlighter in Rodeo Drive, which is a little bit more of like the champagne-y tone, a little bit lighter, so there is that. Then moving on to eyeshadow palette. Again, you guys have heard me talk about this one before. This is, I would say, my most used, most loved eyeshadow palette of 2020. The one I had previously before was used so much to the point of most of the shadows were just breaking because I had hit pan on them. But this is the e.l.f. Matte for Matte Original Palette. Yes, they have not redone the packaging on this, unlike they've redone the packaging on all the other palettes. But this is what it looks like. It is completely all mattes. But I do love this one because you have a really good transition shades in here, but you could also get some really great, there's like a whole matte eye look if you really want it all in this one palette. And I also use this palette to fill in my brows because between these brown shades here at the end, they can pretty much fit anyone's brow shade that they have, whether you are a blonde and need more of like an ashier tone or something a little bit more on the neutral side, or if you have really dark brows like I do, then you need this dark brown black shade right over here. And I like using powder a lot, and then after I use the powder, but again, I also use this in my eyeshadow. I also set it with a brow gel. So my favorite brow gel for 2020 is going to be the Essence Make Me Brow Eyebrow Gel Mascara with Filling Fibers. So this is what it looks like. I say all the time, this is a dupe for the Gimme Brow one by Benefit, except this is like way cheaper. This is $3.99 or $3.29, whatever it is at Ulta, and a lot of times you can get Essence products for buy one get one half off. And again, this is just so cute. They recently just put more shades in that line. I think they have 5 shades now, but before they only had 3. I know only adding in 2 more shades isn't really that much, but hey, this works. The shade I've always used is Brownie Brows, which is 02. But now I recently got, I think, the like black brown one, which I think is like 05 now. So again, a very affordable brow gel for sure. All right, so we've done, I'm trying to figure out where I'm at in this video because I'm kind of jumping everywhere. I think I have 3 products left to talk about with you guys. And that would be these 3 because I'm looking at my counter like, what else do I have to talk about? I think I've pretty much done the whole entire face. So when it comes to mascara, this is like so amazing. You guys have heard me talk about this before, but I don't have like a cult favorite mascara. I know I talked a lot about it, a lot of different mascaras in that mascara favorites video, but this is the one I would say you have to pick up. So if you've ever wanted to try a eyeshadow, or not eyeshadow, wow, a mascara primer, try out the CoverGirl Lash Blast Amplifying Primer first. Again, you can get this at the drugstore. They also sell this in a duo pack at the drugstore too. And this goes very well whether it is with the Clump Crusher mascara or the Orange mascara by CoverGirl. Either or, this primer is just amazing. There's a lot of other primers that are out there that you can get your hands on. I know Pat McGrath has one. I think Charlotte Tilbury has one. I'm forgetting some of the higher end brands. The only drugstore brand that I know that has an eyeshadow primer is CoverGirl. I recently found out that Essence has one too. I think that's who someone told me. Essence, so I definitely want to go ahead and pick that up the next time I am at Ulta because that's where I can find Essence at. But again, if you want to try out a mascara primer, I don't have like a cult favorite mascara right now at the moment that I fell in love with last year because I kind of flipping through them. Like right now I still have like 9 different mascaras opened. I've gotten through a few different ones, but I haven't just like fallen in love with a mascara yet, or at least last year I didn't. This year I've opened up a few new ones, and for my favorites in February, trust me, I have a favorite mascara now. So this is the Lash Blast Amplifying Primer by CoverGirl. I'm going to stop my rant, but again, you need to pick that up for sure. Last 2 products right here. So after we've done our whole entire face, we have setting spray. You know, when this came out, everyone talked about it. Everyone. Because Morphe changed the game on the setting spray mist. I mean, for real. Just look at that mist. It is amazing. It's beautiful. It's refreshing. And this isn't really that expensive because they decided to come out with an aerosol spray instead of like an actual pump spray. Now there's a few pump sprays out there that are nicely fine and do their thing, but this Morphe one is just so clutch, and because it is considered drugstore, you can use a coupon on this, which is amazing. So again, this is traditionally, I think, $16, sometimes $18, I forget, maybe it's $16 or $18, somewhere around that price range. But really that's not that expensive when it comes to the amount that you get in this. So it's 2.8 ounces, but this will last you forever. I have a backup of this finally, and I've been using this between all the other setting sprays, and I'm finally at its wit's end, so it's time for me to finally go ahead and replace that. But it is what it is. And then last but not least, your girl's favorite lip gloss, favorite product for last year when it comes to my lips. And this is the ColourPop So Juicy Plumping Gloss in Oddies, whatever that says on the back of this. A little goes a long way, which is why I haven't really used most of it yet. Literally, you just put a little bit on your bottom lip and smear it around, and it just makes your lips just look so good, so juicy, the way that ColourPop intended it to. And this is extremely affordable as well. I think this is like $6, maybe a little bit more, maybe $9 on the high-end side. I don't remember exactly what the price is, but that is my favorite lip gloss. It's cooling, plumps my lips up just so good. It just makes them look, you know, juicy, the way it intended to be. Alright, so that was all of my products, my favorite products for 2020. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below, because I really want to know your thoughts. Do we share some of the same favorites for 2020? Alright, well, now that we are at the end of this video, you know what to do. You know the gist. If you like videos like this, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. You know it helps me out so much. Don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel because you know you want to. And don't forget to hit that notification bell down below so you never miss a video with me, your girl Sandra D, and I will see you in the next one. Also, I wanted to let you guys know that I am going to be vlogging a little bit more this year because we are renovating our house. So keep an eye out for those videos to come soon. Again, I love you guys so much. I will see you in the next one. Bye.